What's good, YouTube? It's your boy K-Flex, and I'm back here with another video. And today we're going to talk about the 3 defensive players that have the most pressure. Well, everybody has a lot of pressure, but the most pressure, for lack of a better word, going into the Sunday's game versus the hardest matchup of the season for the Miami Dolphins, the Kansas City Chiefs, and Patrick Mahomes and Tyreek Hill. And we only gonna talk about the defense today. Real quick, shout out to everybody who clicked on this video. Hit the like before you even hear this sentence. Now let's get into the video. Now I just been chilling, y'all, and I'm still gonna make the preview video, but I just wanted to talk about this video. This game is so big that I gotta talk about it multiple times throughout the week. Okay, I'm gonna make this video right now. You know what I'm saying? This is a high-powered offense. Let it be known right now. I'm not expecting us to shut out the Chiefs or something like that of that nature, but we at least gotta slow them down, and we're going to win this game. I have confidence, I have faith. I hope you do too. Now let's get to the first player. He's on the screen right now, Emmanuel Ogbah. I got 3 players right now that's going to have key roles that are going to be the key to us winning these games. These 3 players have to perform. They have to show up. They have to do what they've been doing all season, and we will beat the Chiefs. All right, these 3 players are going to play a key role. Everybody plays a key role, but these 3 players right here, man, are going to be important. So number 1, I got Emmanuel Ogbah. Okay, and why do I put Emmanuel Ogbah here is because we're going to have to be able to get pressure on Patty Mahomes sending 4. We could blitz Patty Mahomes, sure. You can blitz any quarterback you want to, but Patrick Mahomes absolutely annihilates the blitz. I was looking up statistics and all that stuff because I'm really focused on this game. I want us to win so bad. I'm looking up statistics. I'm looking and I'm seeing that Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback by far against the blitz. He absolutely destroys the blitz. We're right now the 4th highest blitzing team in the league as far as blitz percentage. The percentage of snaps that we blitz, 41%. We're 4th highest right now. Now they have played other teams this year that blitz just like us. Let's see. The Ravens blitz a lot. Mahomes, they didn't come close to stopping Mahomes. They threw 4 Mahomes threw 4 touchdowns and 0 interceptions and 400 yards from the Ravens. You go up to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who are about 5th in the league in blitz percentage. Mahomes threw almost 500 yards on them. He hasn't thrown a pick. So far, they played the Jets, who the Jets are top 5 in blitz percentage. Mahomes threw 5 touchdowns on them. Okay? So Mahomes hasn't thrown a pick versus any team in the top 5, and he's played 3 of them right now. We'll be the 4th team that he plays in the top 5 as far as in blitz percentage. And in every game that he played against a team with a high blitz percentage, he absolutely annihilated him because you cannot blitz him. That's why I'm knowing that we have to get pressure, only sending 4, because at the end of the day, you have to get pressure, but you can't really blitz Mahomes. I mean, you have to blitz him, obviously. You don't want to get away from what you do. If we blitz, we're going to blitz at the end of the day. We just got to call at the right time, but you don't want to get away with what you do. You don't want to let them control how the game goes. So we're going to blitz, but we have to be careful when we blitz, and it's important that we don't blitz almost every play or at a crazy amount of times and how we disguise it and everything. We're going to blitz, but we have to be careful, and we have a better chance if it's not necessary for us to blitz and we can get pressure sending 4. The reason why I put the pressure on Ogbah is because he's going to be the main person that's on that line when we're sending 4 that's going to be getting to the quarterback, and we need him. Right now, he's 6th in the league in pressures, having an amazing season, a Pro Bowl season, okay, forcing multiple turnovers. We've seen the disruption that he could cause. He has that number 91 like Cameron Wake. We need Emmanuel Ogbah this game more than ever. If we could get some pressure sending 4, we have a chance. All right, I was looking at the only team to beat the the Chiefs, and it was the Raiders. And listen, no team has shut out Patrick Mahomes. Let's get that clear here. No team has shut out this team. But the only team to beat him was the Raiders. The only team he's thrown a pick on this entire season, the only team to make him throw an interception has been the Raiders. They made him throw, his only 2 interceptions came in those 2 games versus the Raiders. And when you look at the Raiders' blitz percentage, they don't blitz. Both the picks he threw this year, it was no blitz. One was on a 3-man blitz, one was on a 4-man blitz. Listen, the blitz don't affect Mahomes. All right, you go out there, you play coverage, you might have a chance. The Chiefs' lowest scoring game came against the Chargers. The Chargers blitzed the least in the league by blitz percentage. Okay, so I'm just looking at this and I'm just adding stuff together. And he absolutely dominates everybody that blitzes, and he still goes crazy against you if you don't blitz, but he doesn't absolutely destroy you. So Emmanuel Ogbah is going to be huge in disrupting this offense, just sitting forward, and if we don't have to blitz him, we have a better chance of getting more stops. I'm not saying just shut him down, but we have a chance of getting a lot more stops. All right, so that's number one. Number two, Byron Jones or whoever is guarding Tyreek Hill. So this could be Xavier Howard too. Honestly, and me personally, you know how much I love Xavier Howard. I'd rather see Tyreek on him. I mean, I'd rather see Byron on him for the simple fact of, listen, I wouldn't mind having Byron on. I wouldn't mind having Xavier Howard on him, but I don't think it's a good matchup with how aggressive Xavier Howard is. You know, he lives by that aggressiveness. He's going to die by that aggressiveness. Tyreek Hill's not necessarily the guy that you can really undercut too much. He has too much speed, you know. So while I don't think that having Xavier on him would be, terrible, I think it's a lot safer to have Byron Jones on him. Try to blanket him. Try to force Mahomes to go anywhere else but Tyreek's direction with the ball. And like I said, Byron Jones has gotten burnt by Christian Kirk before. He's not a perfect corner. But I almost would say I'd rather have him on. I wouldn't be, like I said, if Xavier Howard ends up guarding him, that's fine. But I'm fearful that his aggressiveness could cost a big play. And that's one of the keys that I'm going to talk about in the preview is we have to eliminate the big plays for the Kansas City Chiefs. So I am a little concerned with Xavier Howard's, aggressiveness to go get the ball. While we love it, while he's excellent at it, he's the best in the league at it, it could come back to haunt us in the situation where we're dealing with the most dangerous receiver in the league with the most big playability in the league, okay? When you're dealing with a guy like Tyreek Hill, who is absolutely incredible, who's fastest person on the field every time he steps on the field. All right, so whoever's guarding Tyreek, whether it's Byron Jones or Xavier Howard, they're just going to have to do their thing. We're going to run a lot of man. It's just what we do. It's going to be hard to guard them, but we're going to have to do our thing, and it's going to be interesting to see if we're going to be playing cover zero like we usually do and having no safety help on Tyreek Hill, or if we're going to be having safety help on Tyreek Hill. It's going to be interesting to see how we play it. Josh Boyer is going to be a huge part of this game about how he schemes this up. It's going to be incredible, man. We're going to have to. He definitely got his work cut out for him, but I know he could do it. So whoever's going Tyreek, man, we cannot give the big play. I think it's going to be Byron Jones. We need Byron Jones to be on his P's and Q's. No big plays, because that's how the Chiefs start blowing you out. When you let them get those big plays, them 70-yard touchdowns, them 60-yard touchdowns, that hurts you, okay? And going into the last defensive key to this game, Eric Rowe. Now, this right here, guys, is one of the most underrated players on the defense, and that's what I realized recently. Eric Rowe is so underrated, what he does with the team. Guys, we have struggled so much with tight ends in the past. Gronkowski used to literally destroy us. Every tight end used to destroy us. Any tight end, it'd be the bummest tight end in the world that would destroy us, okay? We had nothing for tight ends. This year has been completely different. Eric Rowe has been pitching damn near shutouts, okay? We go up against, I think the highest any tight end has ever got on him is 55 yards, and there was Noah Fant, okay, with the Denver Broncos. That's the most we've given up to a tight end all season. Eric Rowe is a big part of that. He has been guarding these tight ends, and he's been doing an excellent job. And now we go up against Travis Kelce, who is probably the best tight end in the league, definitely the best tight end in the league. And the thing that makes him so good is he runs like a receiver. And most safeties and most people that you put on Kelce, they're not used to having a guard, like safeties aren't used to having a guard receivers like that. So when Kelce's moving like a receiver, you really can't do nothing because they've been the safeties their whole life. They're wired to be a safety. They're not good coverage. The good news about Eric Rowe, and why I think he could have some success even guarding Kelce, is because, first of all, like I said, the most yards he's given up is 55 yards. Tight ends don't really do anything on us. He shut down Hunter Henry. Hunter Henry got one touchdown, and it was off of it was when the game really didn't matter. Hunter Henry got one touchdown and didn't get that many yards at all. That's another tight end that he did a great job of shutting down. He shut down George Kittle had 4 receptions, 44 yards, and George Kittle was one of those guys that they were saying was the best tight end as well. So we have shut down multiple good tight ends, great tight ends. It's not like we haven't been up against a tight end. And that's why I believe he stopped Kelce. Also, Eric Rowe used to be a corner. He wasn't a very good corner, I won't lie. Okay, he had his ups and downs. A lot of downs and a lot of some ups, you know. Bruh. He wasn't the greatest corner, but he used to be a corner. And that ability that gives him something that majority of safeties that guard Travis Kelce is not going to have. That coverage ability. So that's why I think he can do a great job. Listen, I'm not expecting these people, again, I will repeat, I'm not expecting these people to absolutely shut down the Kansas City Chiefs. I think that's impossible. But at least we can slow them down, mitigate it, and actually come out with the victory. Obviously, our offense is going to have to do a lot. We're going to talk about our offense in a later video. But I think that these guys are going to be the key. Ogbah, Eric Rowe, and whoever is guarding Tyreek Hill to not give up that big play. And honestly, we can put Xavier on it. We can put Byron Jones. We just can't give up that big play. We threw this up. And we're going to talk a lot more about the blitzing situation in the preview, because it's going to be a very hard situation and something to decide. Do we want to blitz the hell out of Mahomes because that's our identity? Even though we know that doesn't really work versus Mahomes, all the statistics and everything, he's the best quarterback against the blitz. No team that blitzes him a lot ever has any success. You have more success probably running coverage. And Mahomes himself even said at the shop interview that he just learned how to really read coverages over last year. You know, he just learned how to, because he said he played baseball and stuff. He just learning how to read coverages. I know it's kind of hard to believe because he's so amazing, but he just learning how to read coverages over last year. So if you could confuse him, play some coverage defense and run some disguises and confuse him, and I know that our defensive coordinator has it in him because I've seen it, we could definitely win this game. But our identity really is a lot of blitzes. And so it's going to kind of be hard to see if we're going to switch up our identity and how we're going to, you know what I'm saying, adjust to the game. This game, guys, is going to be so interesting. I'm going to be paying attention to every. But shout out to Eric Rowe, Ogbah, and then Byron Jones. These guys right here are going to have a huge responsibility on everybody on the team has a responsibility, but these guys are going to have to come in huge, and I'm talking about gigantic, okay, for us. Obviously, the rest of the people, they got to do their jobs, but these are the players that I'm keyed in on to actually win us this game on defense, okay? If you guys want to see another video like this about the offense, let me know in the comment section. Leave a like. Road to 10K on the way. Your boy K flexing. We're so close to 10K. I'm out.